you all wanted to know how I decide between Canine Health or Raw Vibrance. I started with Raw Vibrance, but now I use them both. It just depends on what I'm doing, right, and what I prefer. So if we're just talking financially speaking, this is the lesser expensive option. You get a 10-pound bag for about $76 on Subscribe and Save on Amazon versus a 6-pound bag for $86 on Subscribe and Save on Amazon. Obviously, this one's gonna last you a little bit more. In 6 pounds of food, I go through 5 cups. 6 pounds of food, I go through 6 cups. Give you a better idea on how quickly I would go through each bag. Depending on what you're purchasing each bag for example, my 16-year-old Shiba Inu mix who has pancreatitis, this is the one I prefer to give her. And she's actually the reason we primarily still use this one. This is entirely fruits and vegetables, freeze-dried. There's nothing else in here. Ingredients list: broccoli, green beans, squash, celery, cabbage, carrots, crushed eggshell, spinach, beets, raw goat's milk powder, apples, blueberries, bone meal, sesame seeds, chia seeds, shiitake mushrooms, green lipid mussel powder, ginger, kelp, parsley, eggshell membrane. Now, I know this is backwards, but I am not cutting any of these words off. This is literally the ingredients list, and this is why I like this one better. All the minerals and vitamins are already in this because of the food that's in here, right? You mix it with your meat source and you mix it with your omega-3 source and water. So the ingredients list on this one is a little bit longer because they have to add in the vitamins and minerals because there's less vegetables and fruits in this one. So I'm not going to read the entire list because the bottom half is the vitamins and minerals, but the top half: organic rolled oats, sweet potatoes, carrots, organic barley, organic triticale, organic spelt, organic brown rice, organic kamut, potatoes, celery, green beans, beets, broccoli, crushed eggshell, peas, parsley, and then your vitamins and minerals. And it goes all the way down by adding flavorings like you got your alfalfa, your kelp, your flaxseed, your fennel, ground ginger, and peppermint. So it's just a little bit different. My other 2 dogs, my larger dogs, do great on this one. They have no issues. They're happy with either option. But Zoe, who requires minimal fat as possible due to her pancreatitis, I prefer this one. Not because there's fat in the other one, but just because I feel like this is just the better option for her personally. She likes the way this one tastes. But you know. So it really just depends. Are you wanting to feed them a fruits and vegetables and straight meat type of diet? Or are you wanting to add oats and barley and gluten to your diet, essentially? That's kind of what you got to decide, right? They have other options like the pear jam, and I forgot the name of the other one. I think there's 4 different options. I have not tried those. These are the only 2 that I gravitate towards. I actually cook my meat. Technically, you don't have to cook the meat with any of these options, but I prefer to cook my meat because I don't trust the meat. But that's my personal preference. Harvey keeps everything balanced. So as long as you mix your ratios specific to the way that they have them inside the bag, each bag has a little pamphlet. It gives you a breakdown of exactly what you need to feed to have that ratio be balanced for your dog, for your dog's particular weight, age, and activity level. Now, obviously, you make adjustments based off of how you see fit. I typically just weigh my dog when I'm in the beginning of trying to determine what it is that they need or don't need, because every dog's activity level is different. You could have a super wire, high energy dog that requires a little bit more calories than a little bit more chill, relaxed dog. I have a 65-pound dog and a 95-pound dog. One dog eats 7 ounces, the other one eats 12. It just depends. The best way to determine is just to make sure that your dog is healthy, not underweight, not losing weight, not gaining weight. So once you can determine that, I think you're pretty good to go.